outside. It's blustery. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a combo today. Par's going to clean Al's stall right there. And Nevaeh, so I'm going to move us back a little more. Nevaeh's going to brush Copper. Now this is going to be a real good opportunity. Let's push you guys back a little bit. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Let's do this. There we go. So you can see both. Do you want him in the other stall, Par? Al? Why you? Okay. I'm going to go get a treat so I can catch Cop because he's problematic to catch.
Bring me a little treat too.
Okay.
Yes. But you're gonna fight. Lots of ponies are fighters. Out the back. 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 Give me back.
I have so much to talk to you guys about when we get Copper caught.
Can I have a?
They're big.
Gangsta. Al Capone. Sure.
I am feeling gate opening 101 over here. Somebody has this one a little too deep for me to get open.
I don't know who someone is. I haven't seen who they're lately.
I know who someone is. Harper was the last one in this gate. Oh, there we go. Harper had him out on Saturday. I'm not trying to get it out.
Is
That was-
doubling on me?
Huh?
He's doubling on me.
Well, yeah, you gave him a treat. He thinks he wants
Oh,
another.
you got another kiss.
He says, I got a kiss.
You got kiss.
Did you get?
You get kisses.
You get no treats, kisses.
You got another kiss.
Yeah, I know. He loves you.
He's a very good pony.
Oh, mister, I'm gonna walk up to you today. Look at how brave. Look at how brave. What a big boy you're being. You're okay. You're okay.
You have to do something for the treat. That means being good. You can.
So I don't think, you've never touched him, have you?
I don't think so.
Okay. So Nevaeh's never touched Copper. So I'm gonna give her a brief update with Copper. He's Copper. So Copper came to us 2 years ago, and we were told we were getting a, you have icky eye right there, sorry. We were told we were getting a feral stallion, pony, okay, that was 4 years old. You hand me a 4-year-old feral stallion pony, we can have it halter gentled and lunging in easy 4 months, okay? We hadn't got a halter on him in 4 months. And so we finally got a halter on him, and come to find out he's an abused gelding, not a feral stallion. Big difference, okay? So over here on his right side, and you will be able to see it when you're here, okay? He has a big mark right here. Okay, scar tissue from his abuse. He has another scar tissue right here by his flank on the right side, and then right there on the top of his spine. you'll see a white mark coming down the spinal cord about 4 inches from the tail. All of those is where somebody decided to kick him. Okay? So, when you're working with him, he's going to be more reactive than any other horse you've ever dealt with. Because he thinks you're going to hit him. No doubt about it. So you have to go in, and if you're going to groom him, you're going to hold the lead line in such a way that he holds still while you get, once the brush is on, he's holding still, give him a little slack on the lead line, and continue on. Okay, so bring your groom supplies in here. And this is, slow is always best, okay, with him.
He's never been dangerous with a person. He's not violent, or he usually goes away.
It'll open, just pull it. Yeah, they work. He's never bit, he's never kicked anybody. The only thing he does is jump away from you, okay? Does that make sense? So his reaction is flight, not fight. Just slide that over right there, and it'll should hold it close. And he does get treats. This is treats from his family that buys the treats. So here's some treats. Here's him. If you do the fly spray, I don't think we don't, yeah, a little bit for the face. You'll have to spray it about 4 feet away onto the brush, okay? All right. Start with a treat and a pat, and just let him know you, and talk to him. Tell him you're okay, he's just gonna get brushed. I honestly believe horses understand what we say, not in necessarily the words, but in the thought processes. So it's really, really important that we communicate to them.
Just comfort them.
Yep.
They like your low, comforting voice. I don't know why it works, it does.
It really, truly does. Hi, Norma. Thank you very much. Hi, Imina. Nice to see you. It's too windy to work outside, so we moved inside, and we're working on just some grooming with Copper and some stall cleaning with Al. I see Rhonda's on. Hi, Rhonda. It's nice to see you today. Guys, if you're on our TikTok account, we need a rose, please, and some diamonds. If you're on my YouTube account, we'd like thumbs up, please. Okay, I'm going to move the camera. You can see Par working, and I'm just going to...
Al's been groomed today.
Yeah, Nevaeh did that already. Imina, Simon's going to need to see you tomorrow. He had 2 teeth pulled on Friday and is feeling a little bit insecure. Okay, so I'm going to go do a little bit of coaching. So I'm going to coach you up a little bit with what I would do with him, okay? So he's moving away from you, correct? Okay, so you're going to give me the brush. So I'm going to take my lead line and I'm going to secure myself up a little further. I have now more control of him. I'm going to step in. If he wants to move, I can go either way, right, to hold him steady. But now I can put my hand right there, and now he's on a loose line. You see how that works? Yeah. Okay, let's try again. You have to be more secure. You have to be more confident than he is. Okay? You're going to hurt him in his mind. You know you're not. So you have to step in and say, I'm sorry you're afraid, but I'm going to prove you, and this is not going to hurt. So you just have to push in on him a little bit. Okay? Does that make sense? Good. Better. Now, yes, I am using a different training method with Copper than I do with Tawny. Big difference. Tawny has not been abused. Tawny does not have layers and layers of scar tissue from being abused by a human. And you can see Copper starting to calm down. He dropped his head. He's looking a lot calmer. He's like, yeah, I'm starting to enjoy this. So we do push on Copper a little bit harder than we would do it otherwise, but he needs it. He needs to know that nobody's going to hurt him. And guys, this is a really big deal for Copper right now because he does not know Nevaeh. He's never worked with Nevaeh. And so therefore, this is him learning to trust other people. It's also teaching Nevaeh how to calm herself so that she can work with horses that are abused. Because she's going to get an abused horse at some point. If she continues on the path of being a vet tech for horses and large animals, she actually needs to learn how to groom Copper, because he's in a good spot for her to learn. Okay, lots of things to tell you. We had our Equine Assist weekend this weekend. We took care of 26 horses. We serviced 26 horses. That's pretty impressive in our opinion. Let's see. Carrie of Colorado Horse Rescue Network left yesterday morning. Par and I cleaned the east side of the barn of the Mason County Fairgrounds because Simon's like, oh, we're here. He's going to be more reactive on the right. Know that. Just stay with him, okay? You're okay. You're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. Al found something he can make a noise with over there. Carrie, so we did, I know we did, the first day, I think we did 6 teeth and 5 castrations the first day. We even got a colt castrated that they thought was a crypt orchid and was not. So we got him done also. And then Carrie's truck broke down going over Vale Pass. And so therefore, it is in the shop in Frisco getting a new engine. So these are all the things that I know. Do you guys want to see? I'm going to leave you. You can see all that for a minute. Oh, there's Simon. Simon went up to the Equine Assist weekend and he had 2 teeth pulled. If anybody wants to see those teeth, they're in my van. My van's not here today, but I can show you that very well. Let's see if I can get a picture of her. Okay, so the mules have not figured out that we are... Oh, yeah, you can talk to Copper while you're brushing. He likes that really well. I just reminded. We're going to go outside for a minute, guys, so you have to see what came in this weekend. We'll be back, Nevaeh. She's like, okay, Mima's leaving with the camera, woo-woo. You got to see what we brought in this weekend. And sorry, we're back in the barn again. It's windy out here. Really windy. We brought in Dolly. This is a mule. She's 30 plus years old. And you can see her feet hurt a little bit. I have a call into the vet to get an appointment to get these x-rayed. This one the same way. Painful feet. They're hopeful I can help them. I think I can. I do think I can. Par's moving the horse trailer because check this out. Yeah, I'm moving you to the back side of the barn, okay? The manure pile. Par filled up a trailer today. See, that trailer got full of manure today. So it can leave here this afternoon after work we did a big chunk of manure out of our manure pile. Still can't see it very well on the cameras. So let's get a little closer. So Par shoveled out all of the manure in this section right here today and got it up there into that trailer. So easy peasy. So the manure pile is leaving. It's a big manure pile, but it is leaving. So far we've gotten, wow, let me stress this out. Looks like we have at least 20 feet of the manure pile done, and we're continuing on getting rid of it. New chicken coop. It will be operational here shortly because I got to get rid of my chickens out of my backyard. My dog needs more space to run. And I have over here Tawny, Willow, Hank, and Renata on my south side of the barn. Simon. Hang on. There's Simon. I agree, Rhonda. Par did a great job on that. Very, very good job. Okay, so we're coming around. Back to the mules. This is where Denali lives. Sorry, I'm walking and trying to hold you stable at the same time. This is where Denali lives. He's the one that's always sticking his foot in the bucket. And he's not even near his bucket today where he usually hangs out. That's because we moved Wildfire back over in the paddock behind him, so he's much happier to have his girlfriend back. So much happier. Queen's chill at the moment, which is always nice. Pulsar's dirty, always. And I was going to do his horse agility course today with Pulsar, but I'm not doing any horse agility today because of the blustery wind. It's already taken down part of my scary corner, and it just ripped part of my tarp, curtain off, so I have to rebuild the curtain tomorrow. So we'll be doing that tomorrow instead of today. Carrie brought home, took home with her, that's Carrie from Colorado Horse Rescue Network, an off-the-track thoroughbred mare. If she's capable of saving, I think they'll bring her back to us. Alright, let's go see back what's going on inside. Since we saw the mules. Since you saw the mules. Oh, she's doing good. She was just petting him. Getting better? Okay. Challenge, I want his mane brushed, please. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to be on his right side. Yeah, you're going back in the tripod. Sorry. There we go. So those of you who are on TikTok, thank you very much for being there. Rhonda takes care of greeting everybody for me. Rhonda's a really good friend of mine. She sponsors Tani, and she's usually with Tani, and I think she was hoping we were going to do a Tani lesson. Al, don't bite his butt. We were going to do a Tani lesson, but I got down here and the wind's like blowing off the charts. I did do Ruby and Rio this morning. There was no bucking off. Both horses did really well. Ruby learned the straight to walk straight or trot straight. I had treats in my pocket. She walked and trot straight to me. Rio did real well. It was too muddy to canter, so we just walked trot and worked on the rear hind, where they move their rear hind around and they keep their front end solid. So that's and then we worked on some straight lines and some figure eights at the walk trot. So it was a really good lesson. I go down and train off-site on Mondays We're trying to get them to be here on site on Fridays. They're a really dynamic duo. Ruby and Rio came to us with Denali 3.5 years ago. Denali scheduled to be adopted out. Yeah, can anyone help Copper get a rose? Copper would like a rose. I agree. So that's going really well with them. They are adopted. Denali will be adopted, so I will have them. When they got here, we couldn't even put a halter on Ruby. She was so badly abused. Now we ride her, so it is possible. We go slow, but it works well. Nobody gets hurt in the process. We don't have a lot of buck-offs. If you get bucked off around here, ha-ha, it's called the Yeehaw Club, and you try not to join that. Nevaeh hasn't joined the Yeehaw Club with us yet. Good. I think he's doing really well. What do you think? Okay. Okay, try to brush his forelock with that and then brush his face. And then I'm going to go get Par for a minute, and we're going to get that panel up. We're going to play with some hennies next, okay? Yeah, we got plenty of time to play with hennies. In my book, Copper's very special also. Copper's come so far. So far. Try a little softer brush for the face. There should be one in there. I'll go get Par to help with the hennies. Par is a little tied up. So we're going to bring Simon out and groom Simon, and then I'm going to teach you how to stretch him a little bit, because he knows how to stretch, okay? Have you stretched your horse before? No. Okay, this will be set new. Okay, this little guy needs to have 2 treats. One right before the halter comes off, and then one after the halter comes off. That's why he's coming closer to us. Here's some treats for him. Make sure there's nothing but treats. Oh, you don't need that. There you go. So Copper is a very rare bloodlines. He is got halflinger, and then 2. Hi, Jacqueline. Glad you're here. He has 1 type of pony that's very rare from the northern Spain, and the other one from Portugal. That was the wind. It is just howling outside. Just absolutely howling. Isn't Copper doing so good? He's gone from an abused pony that would only let me touch him if I cornered him, to going in and haltering him without a problem, and then having someone, first time he's ever met her, and he let her brush him. I don't think he was very reactive, did you? No, he was pretty good. So I'm going to move you guys down here. I know I'm walking you into the light. Don't look at the light. Okay, that was from Poltergeist. Okay, so I'm going to bring big old Simon right here. And we're going to put Simon right here in the middle. And we're going to give him a good brush job. And then we're going to stretch him. So my job for the next year is to prepare Nevaeh to be a vet tech. And to be able to walk in and see things and react to things without a huge reaction, because if she walked in and she kind of had to not react to the mules out there, right? Mm-hmm. And she has to learn to hold herself calm around horses like Copper, who's been abused. So now this time she gets to groom a horse that's completely broke. This is Simon. So it's a good thing she gets to try all these horses. Hi, Sam Hanson, you ready? No, not a bit. Not a bit. There you go. And woo. Good. Yes, I have a treat in my pocket for you. Let me try my other hand. Let's try the right hand. Oh, it works. Yes, there you go. Okay, groom away. Simon's a 32-year-old quarter horse. He's just saying hi. He was checked out by Dr. King on Friday. He had 2 teeth pulled. The 2 front right up here, they were loose. They had to come out. I'll put pictures of that up probably tonight or tomorrow. He hauls up real well. He goes up by himself to the fairgrounds. He stood in the stall. He got his teeth done, went home. He's like, yeah, I do it every year. We had Hank's teeth done as well. No surprise there. There was nothing problematic there. He's also had his teeth done every year. We had Babe's teeth. Babe is one of our sanctuary horses over at the respite. She lives with Emma. And she does not like her teeth done. She fusses a lot. She doesn't hold still much. But we got her teeth done, and then we also got a diagnosis of the fact that she's going blind. She is 28 years old, an incredibly arthritic mare, and now going blind. So as soon as the blindness or the arthritis gets too bad, we will have to put her down. But from where she started to where she is now, she has, for the last 5 years since she's been with us, she has had a friend, and she's not alone. Because after her mommy died when she was 4 years old, she didn't see another horse until she got to our rescue. Can you imagine that? It's like solitary confinement for a horse. She did have a cow friend occasionally, but that's just too hard on horses. Horses are social animals. They need to be in a group. Make sure you, oh, we got some lights flashing there.
So we got Simon out here in the big. I'm going to move you just a little bit so you don't have that glare. There, that's better. Much better. When you get to the currycomb, the knees, it looks like his knees up here, he went down on them. Now see how gentle she's doing that around his knees? She's making sure that she's not very gentle around the knees. On all of the joints you want to be gentle. He says, oh yes, that feels good right there, so muddy. So I've been looking for a coloring book. I have a equine anatomy coloring book, and I've been digging through my bookshelf to find it for her, and I thought, oh yeah, I found it. Went to grab it today. It's the human one. So I still have to keep hunting for it. I think it's in my den. Hi, love.
Hi.
We were going to do the hennies, but we're going to brush Simon down real good.
Yes, he needs a good brush.
He needs good, and then I'm going to stretch him for the cameras.
He's a dirty boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy. No, I think just the other front one. It's just where he puts his knees down to go up and down and lay down at night. They just get a little muddy. And then the currycomb around the ears, it looks like. Again, when she's doing the legs, see how gentle she's being? She's going to be that gentle around the ears also. Okay, he's got bugs. So as soon as she stands up and goes towards his head, I'm going to hand her the lead line here while you do his ears. We'll get some bug spray on his face. He's got bugs on his face. So do you. Oh. I like this one much better. So someone gave me an empty one. Don't need it. Full one, do you need? You have mud on your ears and you have bugs on your face. There you go. He said I had bugs on my face. This is Simon. He's a 32-year-old quarter horse. Oh, Par. Rhonda said, great job outside. So Par and Al are, not Al, Par and Captain Jack are down there. They are trying to get one of the hennies to take a treat out of their hand while Simon is getting brushed.
Dale did come to me.
He did?
Yep. He came 3 times, knocked it out of my hand once. Couldn't get it 3 times. Finally took it.
That looks better. He says, that looks better. I feel better. So again, Simon would really like a rose if you're on TikTok. If you want to bless us with some money on TikTok, 4 diamonds equals a penny for us. I need 110 diamonds to move up to my next level, which is a D3. Couldn't be any lower. I did get past D4, D5 though. So there we are. Don't forget to sign up for our fan club. So I'm going to teach Nevaeh how to stretch Simon, and then she's going to do it. So yes, I have treats in my hand. We don't do this without treats. I'm going to put the lead line in front of me, and I'm going to bring him to me. Come on, stretch, stretch. That's a good one. Okay. Now I'm going to stand up here and let him chew. I know there's more. He's like, yes, I can do this. Now I'm going to go a little further, Woo. Now come. Notice I'm bringing him around me. He has to come around me. I don't want it. I want him to stretch around. You try a couple times that way. I'm going to go get more treats.
The other way?
Yes, try the other way.
Okay.
Okay, he shouldn't move his body, just his head and neck should stretch around. First one a little shallower than the next one. How do you do for you? Okay, so the next one we want is I want that head in between the front legs. This is a good back exercise, so I can touch here, I can touch his legs. No, down here. There you go, good boy. Did you see that? So I kind of bounced my hand off his leg a little bit, his knees, to let him know where he's going. Okay, now try from the other side. This is a really good back stretch, guys, for your horse. You have to push his head up and tell him to come down. He's thinking the same drill as before, right? There you go. Now, help him out. Simon, straight back, straight down. Now, Nevaeh. Touch his leg. There you go. Okay, you keep trying. Now he knows it's there. Kind of have to might pull his head back towards you a little bit. Gently. There you go. There. He's right. Oh, close. He says, that was good. Yep. Keep practicing.
Oh, right here.
Okay, step forward on the other side of the leg. Now try to start his leg, hair. Yes. There we go. Almost there. Come on, Simon. Inside of it. Inside. She's right there, baby. There we go. Good job. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so what that happens is grab another one if you want. When she brings that head down between the knees, it stretches his upper back really well. Okay? He's like, oh yes. Try again. Okay?
Sounds like a hurricane.
It does sound like a hurricane. Thank you guys very much for joining us here at Grand Valley Horse Rescue. We're working with Simon. I'm teaching Nevaeh a little bit of stretching exercises here. That's what we're doing here. Copper's like, I think I'd like to learn to stretch too if it's treats involved.
He is a treat monster.
Yes.
Aren't you, Copper?
She's... Okay, so here, let's try this again. I'm going to try your side.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I need your treat. No, that was my finger. So I start here. I bring the head down. And then I bring it over. Okay, you see that? Okay, try again.
She should do Queen sometime. She's a lot more supple.
She is a lot more supple.
This guy's old and loves treats.
There, very good. Very good. You kind of have to help them find it, because when you're down there, the reason you're touching that knee is they can't see you down there, right, with your hands. All right. Now the next stretch. You did 2 good ones. Now don't do this with horses that you don't know, guys. trust me. You want to take their tail, and you just want to lightly put pressure against, pull against it, okay? I'm not pulling. I'm just gently stretching it out a little bit. Does that make sense? Because you want to pull that out. Where are you going, handsome? There we go. Let's try that one. Yeah, she's gonna pull your tail. And it's a light pull. It's not a heavy pull. Just kind of gently lean into it. See how he shifted his weight to the back? Okay. And again. Boo. All right. There we go. And you can see when she's pulling on it, if you're looking really close on the cameras, you can see these muscles engaging and then relaxing again. And he's working his way to the treat can that's under my feet. Good job. All right, I'm going to let you have him again for a minute. I'm going to give him a spray down. Then Par and I will help you wrangle. Do we want to wrangle up the hennies next? Or do we want to call it a day since the wind is about to blow us over? What are you ready to do?
Has he got flies?
He's got bugs.
Oh, I see him. Wow. I'm gonna get his inside stall real quick.
Okay. Simon is fly spray ready. If you see this, he just does not care if I'm spraying. Now, I don't spray his face. Nobody's face deserves to be sprayed. Let's get you guys in here in the camera so you can actually see Simon. So he doesn't mind being fly sprayed. He actually quite enjoys it because he hates the bug. So we're going to work a little bit on Simon's backing up just because he just went forward. And yeah, we're going to do it with a treat because he's a treat monster. Put it in your hand, just make him back up about halfway down that barn so that he can have it. No back. Back up. There you go, back. Back. Keep going. Got back up. Bye-bye. Go ahead and pull on his lead line a little bit if he wants to. There you go. Couple more steps and then give him one of those treats. Back up side. Okay, let's change you to the left side of him and see if there's a difference. I'm not sure. Back. Yeah, there's a difference. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can have a treat now. And I can't nibble on you, but you can have a treat. Okay, back him up a few more steps. Backing up is excellent for your horse. Quit, Simon. Okay, so where she's going, I want to show you guys this. She's pushing, put your head over here, on a spot. As you come down the shoulder, there's a spot right here. You can feel it. It indents. If you punch that, the horse should back up. Hey, back, back. And they'll back every time for me that way. This is an important spot. And on the left side, it is right here, right where she's poking. There's an indentation right here. There's a nerve there. You touch it, they usually move away from you. This is something that's vital that she knows where that is. Because if she's in trouble and that horse is going forward towards that bed, that's a good place to put your thumb. I have a thumbnail, so they really know I'm going in there. Or your fist or something to hold them from going forward. Yeah, let's check on Par and see how he's doing. Evans Gross, it's going to be a minute. Oh, man. While you're waiting. He says, yes, while you're waiting. He says, I like my mane brushed. And you guys don't get to see anything, and I should have Thank you guys for coming. I probably should show that spot again. Can you point to that spot? Let me move you a little closer. On that right shoulder where they can see it this time. She's going to run her hand down his shoulder. And she's going to feel the indentation. Right there. Right there. Up a little bit. Right there. Feel it? That's where that indentation is. She has to know where that is. That will control forward movement on either side of the horse for her. There's a nerve there. You touch it. They use back up away from that nerve. But it's a really helpful thing for her to know where it is with what she's going to do. So far, she's worked with Copper, who's watching. See, he's not back in the corner of his stall like normal. He's right up front watching. Very calm. Al's resting and got his butt that way. Simon's in the middle. Yes, he says. I locked the hennies in because it's just howling, and sometimes debris blows through their paddock. Okay. There we go. Excellent. And things are blowing. Oh, yes. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda wanted to remind me to tell you guys that on Friday and Saturday this weekend at the Mesa County Fairgrounds is the adoption for almost every Colorado Mustang available from ages 3 and up. We have 101 Mustangs that we've identified that need to get homed because Canyon City is closing down. So we have Peance Mustangs, we have little Bookluff Mustangs, and we have Sandwash Basin Mustangs being adopted this weekend at the Mesa County Fairgrounds, where adoption starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, and previews are on Friday. Okay, you can go ahead and put him back in. I'll close the gate behind you. Thank you, Rhonda, for letting me know that. And remind, what fairgrounds again? Mesa County Fairgrounds in Grand Junction, Colorado. Come get yourself a Colorado Mustang. Okay, in the future, when you're done turning a horse loose, I want your butt at the gate. Okay? With Simon, it doesn't matter, you know, it's just Simon. But this is something I want you to just, in your mind, practice it. That's your safety exit, is this. And if your butt's to that gate, and their head's there, you have a way of escaping. Okay? You were in a really good spot there because we have the out gate that you could go to. But I want you to know these things when you put away a horse for somebody else, because you do not know how they're going to react on it. And I want you to always be safe. So I'm really picky about safety, and I've found that into my kids because I don't want them to be hurt by a horse. When you come out of a gate and you're taking the halter off, I want your butt at the stall gate all the time. I tell my kids that all the time so they have a backup to get out of the pen. That's very, very important. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day. I think Nevaeh's ready to go home. I'm ready. Huh?
I have work.
Nevaeh's ready to go to work where she's going to go clean stalls. Notice I did not have her stall cleaning today. Thank you very much, Tiffany, that you found this refreshing. Very much. We very appreciate you being here with us. We're going to show you Copper as he's still standing there. Look, he's blowing out. Very calm. Very, very calm. So, guys, not all of our training sessions are in the round pen on the back of a horse. We sometimes train, like today, in the barn when it's too gnarly outside. So I hope you've enjoyed it and have a great day. Rhonda, I'll talk to you later. Oh, what kind of horse was that previous horse, the Blue Roan? He is a 32-year-old registered quarter horse. And his brother lives in Moab, Utah, and he's 33. And if you show me a picture of him and his brother, the way I identify them is by what color halter and what children are on their back. because I can't tell them apart, literally cannot tell them apart without noting what halter or what kids are on them. So he's a big, big, nice horse. All right, thank you guys very much. We'll talk to you soon.